Hey everybody, welcome to Coffee Break with Joshua on Design. Us, Josh, Amanda. Today we're going to talk about something really important, actually, for our business and for you guys to know, and it is the difference between staging and interior design. Huge difference here, and a lot of people ask this question, especially whenever I started the business. I got asked this question a lot. So I think it's important to kind of just talk about it and kind of inform you guys what the difference is and give you some insight on sort of what we deal with every day. So just to kind of start, Amanda, staging and interior design are completely different.
They're different.
There are parallels, but they're completely different.
Yes.
Staging is what you do to a property to make it appeal to the masses in a marketing capacity whenever you're listing a property.
Right.
Interior design is more personal. That is the bottom line. That is the difference right there. We'll dive more into it, but that's really what the difference is. Interior design is personal. Staging is for the masses. Very, very generic.
We're keeping it simple.
So simple.
Here.
Yeah. So staging is, like I said, it's to appeal to the masses, but whenever you're staging a property, you're kind of confined to like the space that you're in. Like,
right. We can't knock a wall down when we're staging. We
exactly
have to work with what we're given.
Yes. Yes.
So we want to appeal to everyone.
Yep.
Keep it simple.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it clean.
Nice neutral paint colors.
Yes.
Yes. Always neutral paint colors. You never want like a bright orange or some crazy burgundy.
No.
You want to stay away from those colors when you're staging. You want to be more like the
light gray. We love classic gray
yes.
or white.
Yes.
Neutral tones. Simply white
yes.
is another one that we use.
Yes.
Because we've been in quite a few homes where they may have gone bold with their color choices
mm-hmm.
and
all the time.
all the time. And there are times for that. And
oh yeah.
Again, interior design.
Yes.
More personal.
Yes.
But we want to appeal to everyone.
Yes.
So we want to keep it simple. Light gray, white, clean.
Yes. And that's funny that you say that because it makes me think, like, we go into properties every day and we're hired to do a staging consult to bring the property from an interior design standpoint to a staging standpoint every single day. I don't know why, I guess I've never really thought of it that way.
No, not until you just said that.
Right? I guess we literally go in and transform from interior design to staging. And then whenever people buy their property, we actually go from staging to interior design. So we do that all the time. Okay. All right. Well, we're just learned what we do. So, but in all seriousness, there is a difference, and a lot of people don't know the difference. So when you're staging, it is about maximizing the space that you have in order to market the property. So what we do is we bring in accent chairs, we bring in sofas, we bring in coffee tables, we bring in decor items that are super generic and artwork that's super, super generic. And we put it up. I mean, it's all very beautiful and it looks really, really great together, like what you would see in a magazine. But there are no family photos. There are no, Afghans handed down from your family. You don't have sentimental items kind of strewn about in the home.
Right.
We eliminate all of that because the goal is to always make sure that the person that's going to be buying the property feels comfortable in that property.
Exactly. We want to showcase the home and not necessarily the items in the home.
Absolutely.
And
yes.
like we touched on our last video, we want the new buyer to come in and imagine their items in that space.
Yes.
So
that's exactly
how we do it.
Now, interior design though, on the flip. Oh wait, back up. One thing I want to say about staging, which I think we're really good at, by the way. Space allocation. That's something Amanda and I, particularly, anybody that knows us knows that. Very, very, very aware of space. And in staging, because you're working in the parameters of the living room or the dining room or the kitchen, it's really important to understand the scale of the size of the items that you're putting in the space.
Very important. That's huge. I'm glad you brought that up.
It's big. It's like that's like the main point of staging, to be honest. So not only are we adding in and we're layering in textures and we're layering in furniture and artwork that's really muted, but we're also working with the space and we're making sure that the pieces that are going to the space fit the room so that we're maximizing the overall the view of the space and the feel of the space. We
Absolutely.
want it to feel as big and as grand as possible without putting in, high back, leather back chairs.
Right.
Or, rugs that are too small and make
Right.
a room feel like gigantic. We actually want everything to be
Yeah.
scale.
I remember, clearly a few homes that we've staged where they had their existing furniture, and I remember walking into the space and feeling very cramped and tight, and then the photos after we staged, it feels like a completely different property.
Totally different.
And you gain so much more square footage, and
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. So yeah, that's the difference, I guess, between staging and interior design. Now, but going to design, very, very specific to taste. And that's the goal. If you're gonna live in a space, you don't wanna live in a staged space, and that's really important to note. If you wanna hire us to design your space to stage, we can do it all day long. It's gonna be boring. After a week, you're gonna be like, oh man, I wish I had photos of my dog somewhere in my house. But for interior design, that's what we do. We incorporate those elements of your favorite colors. We incorporate those chandeliers that you just love. The layering of area rugs and pops of color and accent chairs and throw blankets and make collage walls all the time, actually.
Yes, we love
with
that.
photos and sentimental items.
Right. It's your own personal touch. It's the home that you're living in, so you want to make it your own.
Yes.
So I think
And
we're
we
good
can
at that.
actually get a little creative with wall placement too, which is really fun.
Yes.
With
If you
interior
want to take
design.
a wall down,
Done.
let's do it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what's fun about interior design and not staging. How many staging jobs do we go into and it's like, oh my god, I wish they would just take this wall down between the living room and the dining room, and they're like, yeah, but we're just only staging, so we just have to make it look like the wall is down, which we can do. So that is, in a nutshell, the difference between staging and interior design. Interior design is personal. We work with clients every single day to make their space feel like them. We just did a property in Shrewsbury this year, and it was fantastic. An amazing mid-century modern. There are elements in this room. There are blues. There are wood tones. There are drapes, which, by the way, we don't stage with drapes. So that's, again, the difference.
Yeah.
They had a grand piano. They wanted light fixtures. They had very personalized art that they wanted on the walls.
Yeah.
This space is not a space that we would stage like this. But for interior design, they loved it. It was perfect. It was
It's what the
absolutely
client
perfect.
wanted, and they were happy with it, and that's
Yes.
our end goal
Yes.
for interior design.
Yes, and then the property in Westford that we staged.
Love that.
Yeah.
Beautiful property.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Simple neutral tones, light gray, white.
Yes.
Beautiful area rug that had blue tones in it.
Yeah.
We had some really great wall hangings, lots of greens
Yes.
scattered about.
Lots of
kind
greens.
of pop.
Yeah. No, that was a good property. It really showcases sort of what we do when we stage, and the latter really showcases what we do when we design. Very specific, very neutral. And I think in these two we captured it.
I think
The
we
ones
did.
we're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we definitely did.
Definitely. So if you guys want any pointers, interior design, staging, call us, subscribe, watch our videos, follow us, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest. Amanda's going to help with Pinterest.
Yes.
So, all right, guys. Until next time. Bye.
Bye.